The road goes ever on and on, out from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone. Let others follow it who can. Let them a journey new begin. But I at last with weary feet will turn toward the lighted inn, my evening rest and sleep to meet. The Road Goes Ever On by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Narrows. After my father spent 2 relaxing hours in that hot tub he mentioned, learned the fellow hot tub goers' life stories and past traumas, and braved the southwestern Utah winter chill, we called it a day. At the literal crack of dawn the following day we set out, winding northward in a canyon with 3,000-foot walls. As we approached the parking lot for the Narrows, the canyon seemed to ask to swallow us whole. After gearing up in the parking lot with our waders and waterproof winter gear, we walked 1 to 2 miles from the parking lot to the Narrows trailhead. From my first toe in the freezing water, I knew this hike wasn't going to be quite as easy as I might have hoped. I wasn't brave or crazy enough to bring my camera into the Narrows. Instead, the following are all taken with a phone. Alright, I'm going to shut my gob.
Too deep.
Were we tired? An entire day of walking, wading through water, and trying not to fall over, we made it back to the hotel. And I went and sat by the pool. Well, not much of a pool as it was closed. We decided to go out to eat right next to the hotel as we didn't want to walk very much the rest of the day. Had a good meal. I had a veggie burger, my dad had a burger, and we went to sleep, ready to drive to Bryce Canyon the following day. Day 3 was upon us. We awoke with the sun squeezing through the overcast Utah sky. Bryce Canyon is several thousand feet in elevation above Zion. We drove the Scenic road out of Springdale that looks over Zion National Park. This scenic road winds up a cliff, eventually meeting a rather long tunnel. To think we came to Zion to travel into its depths, and to exit, we were faced with a long period of darkness. This darkness is a direct contrast of what one can experience in the park. A dilemma, I would argue, fitting for such a place. As we drove this tunnel, a collage of images met my mind. A sort of street party for emotion. Happiness, joy, mercy, and of course love chatted away reminiscing on these past 48 hours. Yet fear and anxiety lingered in the shadows, spreading whispers that aren't fully decoded. Perhaps experiencing what I saw as extreme natural beauty jarred me. It awoke complex feelings not often felt. As we drove away from Zion, I felt as if I was inwardly beginning anew. My feet were killing me. I woke up on day 3 with bubbling blisters on both my feet, which would affect the remaining days of the trip. We parked on the other side of that long tunnel, and my mom took my camera up to the overlook, around half a mile above the parking lot. After my mom captured some stunning photos and 2 great videos, we hit the road and were immediately stopped by a family of Bighorn sheep crossing the road in a very peculiar way.
Wow, they're waiting to cross. How can they stay up without slipping?
This scenic road heading northeast was beautiful. A different world. Rocks shaped by millions of years of life. I sat back, well, mainly because I couldn't walk, and soaked up this amazing area of the world. We drove through rain, freezing rain, and not long after leaving Zion, we had snow bearing down on us. These tall, spire-like rock formations are called hoodoos. They were formed over millions of years of erosion by water from a great sea that claimed this area of the world. Next time. Snow.
It is snowing.
My dad being my dad.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
And a divine encounter with Canadians.
I want to cry.